Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Sir7 Gaming, and in this episode, I'm going to showcase Tesseratis, which is my 4D game. Now, in the last episode, I have actually announced that I will be creating a 4D game, and this is it, Tesseratis. Now, of course, I'm very close to not being done with it. Yeah, I'm very far away from being done with it. So, well, I'm just going to show you guys what the main menu theme and the screen will look like for right now. Now, of course, it has the Tesseratis theme, play settings profile, and quit game buttons. Now, as you could see, if you're looking at really fine detail, then it is a bit pixelated. I might change that, but I'm actually getting kind of used to that theme, and I kind of like it, so I might actually keep it. But that will not be a guarantee. Let's just see how things go. Another thing that will not be a guarantee is me keeping the black background for the title screen. I will probably integrate some of the game's gameplay into that. So let's just go here. As you can see, we have the play, settings, profile, and quit game buttons, which don't do anything right now, but will do in the near future, or will at least do something by the next time I create a video. Speaking of which, sorry I haven't uploaded in so long. I've been doing a lot of developing and stuff. Well, at least. The next thing I want to show the case is, of course, the lore of the game. I actually have a document prepared about that. So it's basically stating that you live on a planet unlike anything else in the whole wide universe. Some parts are peaceful, others are completely hostile, and while it isn't perfect, it is your home, at least for now. On this planet, one source is holding all of these environments together. If this source were to be removed, an explosion would occur that would separate these environments from each other, creating 24 different new planets. Of course, what object would be strong enough to hold all of these lands together? Well, your answer is a hypercube. Now, in the last video, I actually showcased something called a Tesseract, which, if you don't know, a Tesseract is basically a 4D version of the cube, not the one from Marvel. Okay, please don't think about the one from Marvel. But a hypercube would be another name for the Tesseract. Now, don't think that I'm actually just using the Tesseract from Marvel here. I'm just creating my very own 4D version of a cube. But either way, let's continue with the lore. The hypercube is a legendary celestial object that bonds strong and dense objects together in a way that is hypothesized to allow the hypercube to interact with a spatial dimension beyond our own. One day, however, things would take a turn for the worst. A group of beings who nobody knew about have landed on your planet, which is your home. Everyone gathered around their ship as the beings got a huge laser and drilled a hole into the planet. Okay, one of them then jumped into that hole and brought a glowing white object out of it. Okay, that glowing white object is, you guessed it, the hypercube. You then feel an earthquake that rumbles the ground as the beings use the white object to teleport away. The planet then starts to split and grow bigger. An explosion, of course, causes the whole planet to split into 24 smaller planets. And, of course, you're actually reading a script there, so it's saying on the back of it, Explorer, if you are reading this, you're likely the only one left. Hopefully some species survive the explosion, but that is not your concern. Your job is to steal the hypercube, or at least take it back from these beings, wherever they are. There's one on this planet that you are currently on out of the other 24, and it took the person who wrote this script out. and it's telling the reader to stay safe, or the player in this case. Now, of course, it didn't really mention anything 4D other than the hypercube being able to interact with the fourth dimension, which is why I created something called the time crystals. So in the script it mentions this. Well, now there's something that you will likely want to do in order for the mission to be much easier. The hypercube, it's not in the spatial dimension as aforementioned. It is in the fourth dimension. And there are 7 time crystals scattered across these 24 planets. Now, I'm definitely not getting any ideas from those 7 Chaos Emeralds from Sonic, but other than that, if you drink the essence of these time crystals, you would have the ability to ascend another spatial dimension. Now, if you don't know how the fourth dimension works, you should watch my last video, link in the description. And there is a map on where you can find these crystals, which is the Crystal of Peace in the Plainlands, the Crystal of Chill in the Blizzard Ridge, and so on. Now, if you heard it before, which you probably did, I said there are 24 planets. I'm not going to mention all of these right now, but for the sake of you guys actually getting some entertainment and a little leak on the game, I'm just going to say that the first 3 crystals are found in this place called the Plainlands, Blizzard, and Burning Ridge. Now, Blizzards and Burning Ridge and the Plainlands, they are the first 3 areas, or the first 3 planets that you go to in the game. You start off at the Plainlands, then you enter the Blizzard Ridge, and then the Burning Ridge, which each have their own specialized boss. In the game, there are a total of 24 different bosses that will be shown at release. I will definitely add more, but at release, I'm planning to add 24 bosses. Now, other than that, I didn't really add too much, but thank you all for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next video. Comment down what ideas that you have and that I should implement in the game, and who knows, maybe they will be implemented. Anyways, goodbye and take care. This is Sir7 Gaming.